Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood, thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Netrunners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
Okay, there we go. There's always that moment. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, so I may have to adjust the camera. 1 second, I'll do that now. Unfortunately, there we go. Just a smidgen. How's the audio? The audio's going. We are good to go. Okay, so let's start up the game first of all. Okay. Now, obviously you can see I have Phantom Liberty installed. I do have a save from beforehand, but this is the first time I've actually been streaming this. I've played this a couple of times before, so I've got a vague idea of what I'm doing, but this playthrough is modded. The mod pack I'm using is called Welcome to Night City. It's quite a good one. It's a good sort of base mod pack to start off with. It's not one of the heavy ones which can strain systems and things like that. There's not going to be a huge amount of graphical changes, but it's going to be quite a bit of gameplay tweaks here and there. As time goes on, I will try and add some more mods, maybe in the once to enhance the graphics a little bit. So don't be at all surprised if I start up the game and everything else looks a little bit shiny or a little bit different. I'm going to do some experimenting with that because I don't want to stress my rig out, because I'm having to run it all on one machine, which means OBS, the game, and everything else that happens as well, like the camera, green screen software, all that gubbins. It can strain things, doing it all on one. In an ideal world, I would have a separate computer set up just to do the streaming, but it becomes a lot more complicated when you start doing things like that. Excuse me. Okay, a couple other things as well. This is definitely an adult game. My stream is marked as 18 plus for a reason. I have turned on the nudity filter, mainly because of when you don't have that on, there is an increased chance of demonetization and stuff like that, which doesn't happen all the time. But a lot of streamers I know, especially ones who upload to YouTube, like I've started doing fairly recently-ish, can cause issues. Not always, but it's enough that it's like, yeah, if you're going to be streaming it, you might want to either have like an edit or a filter. But because I don't have the time to edit the videos, I'm going with the no nudity filter, which I've tested. And it's quite amusing in places because it does change certain things slightly. It basically covers up bits that may cause problems as far as the censorship stuff is concerned, which is a bit silly, but excuse me. But what you can do. And the other thing as well I have turned on, this is all part of the base settings as well, is the I've turned off where it's describing it, the copyrighted music for exactly the same reasons. Now this does mean that the in-game radio does have less musical options, so you will probably be hearing the same few songs a lot more frequently, but the ones that are on there are pretty decent. And again, I will be looking into trying to get some more non-copyrightable mod radio stuff, stuff that I can get away with putting on here. There may not be that much, but it'll help to bring in more variety to the music. Okay, so I'm not going to go through every... Excuse me, I had a really bad cough today, don't I? Oh dear. I mean, that poppy seed bagels even there. Right, as I was saying before I had a coughing fit. Okay, so I'm not going to go through every single mod that's installed because it's over 200. And this is one of the smaller mod packs. This is, as I say, as things go, it more introduces a few tweaks and changes rather than graphical overhauls and things like that. Now, a lot of the mod packs that come out have a lot of separate things that are basically the same, just slightly different. Like, for example, shoes. Like if you've got or boots which are, I don't know, let's say like sort of 5-length boots or something like that, or glasses. If you have red ones, that's one mod. If you have the blue version, it's exactly the same, that's a second mod, and so on and so on. So there is, when you see like massive lists of mod packs, don't think, oh my god, are they complete overhauling the game? A lot of it is just literally each individual file or mod, tweak, change, what you want to call it, is counted as one mod. So that's what a lot of the stuff is in here. There's some changes, there's tweaks. I'll go through a few of them so you can see some of them that are on there, but the vast majority of them are only going to be encountered once we go through the gameplay. So for example, there's better scopes, damage scaling, extra vehicle controls, flashback fixer. I will tweak these as I go along. So there's a drone, native settings, night vision, quick slots, ricochet, if you have bits and pieces as well. There is also down here weapon handling, muted markers, numericals, metro guide, tweaked HUD. I'll put more kind of all on in the game because again I just want to make sure everything's working before I start really tweaking and changing the settings. Overclock, pretty much most of these are on the default settings. Now this is probably the only one that you will not find in the mod pack because I added this myself. A lot of people complained, and I kind of agree with them, that the skill checks they had before for 2.0, which is when Phantom Liberty came out, were the superior options. The default settings now are the game gets harder the higher the level you are, and I really don't like that. It's because it kind of punishes you for, if you focus on one, you think, okay, I can level up, I can go back and do that later. If the setting was at, like, say 5 before, you go and level up, put some more stats in, you come back, it's now 7. You're like, that's punishing you for getting stronger, and I really didn't like that. So this is the only one, correction, this is one of the only ones that is in that mod pack I just mentioned. The other one is a particular vehicle. It's just like a shell for an existing vehicle, skin I suppose you can call it. If you've been following me on socials, you will know what that vehicle is, and we will encounter it at some point. It's got death scenes, decals as well, quick melee, trace control. There's a few other things as well, like random net runners. Basically, certain groups will now have a good chance of having net runners in their squads. I may add that, turn that one on. I don't know about that yet. There you go. Access point scaling, same thing as the other one, but that was already in the mods pack. Trigger control, randomizer. If enabled, then crafted items will get a random appearance. You can have them custom names and things like that. There's also chainballs. There's also loads of, and I mean absolutely loads, like I said, 200 mods in total, of just like little tweaks here and there, interactive things, ways you can speak to. So I'm just adjusting my chair here a second. ways you can interact with certain characters. There's a few extra weapons added. There's a few vehicles, and there's lots that it'll just be ridiculous, take too long to go into it. If you want to see all the mods, I say go onto I think it's Vortex it's called, and find the mod pack called Welcome to Night City. It's generally, depending upon what your filtering options are, it should be towards the top because it's considered to be probably the most stable and a really good sort of kicking off point for somebody who's, you know, not that familiar with mods and just wants to start little tweaks here and there and a good baseline to work from. This is what this is. Now, it did take me a long time to install it. It took me about a couple of hours in total because I was using the manual method rather than the automatic. Kind of regret that, but at the time it's just one of those, one of those things. Now, the other thing I have to point out as well is I have already, not so much predetermined, but I have already pre-decided what my build, as it were, is going to be. This is not the first time I've played this, so I am vaguely familiar with pretty much most of the game, with one notable exception. I only got about a couple of hours into Phantom Liberty before my old PC had a wibble. So yeah, that was also one of the reasons why I didn't stream it before, because my old machine could not run Cyberpunk and OBS at the same time. It could run no Cyberpunk fine, but it could not run both at the same time. Now I can. So yeah, I've already predetermined my starting thing, because I'm going to be playing as starting off as Corpo, because that's probably my favourite starting origin. I'm going to play as a male V. I have played as the others before, female V. It does change a few things, like the romance options you can have access to. And yes, I have already pre-picked who my romance option will be, and it'll be obvious when we meet her. But honestly, the other characters are, the ones who are potential romances are actually good characters in their own right. But for the majority of the things that in the mods, there will be pretty much the same basic gameplay between them. But again, not the same path, but the same gameplay. Like starting off as, say, a street kid with some minor variations depending upon what characters you speak to, will not be, it will not be massively different. It just may open up certain options, but again, every starting origin has that. Now, you have the free, but you know what? Let's just say, my nose is really, really cheeky. The cat's shedding still, and her hair's again everywhere. So, I do have a existing save, but I am not going to do that one, because that is also my cheating save as well. Because that's the one I use when I want to go in and just like test to make sure that the mods work, because I'm quite a fair way into it. I'm actually in Phantom Liberty, and if I load up that save, it will give you a spoiler because of what's happening. So we're gonna go a quick go through the settings, because there's a few I want to make sure that everything's okay. And there's also really certain options can only be picked when you're on this one. So if you're trying to sort of change things later, you have to actually quit out and go to the main menu for some reason. I don't know why it does it like that. It's just one of those weird quirks the games have. Okay, so we got the disabled copyrighted music on, unfortunately, which is a shame because the music is pretty decent. Yes, I have the tutorials on to begin with. Nudity sensor, yes, I will have that on. Especially because there's one particular item that is let's just say that after a romance scene you get access to a free melee weapon. Let's just call it a vibrating back massager. Right, okay. So you've got syncs of radio, yep, additional content. I'll stick with the same Johnny Silverhand's appearance. Okay, now this is the thing I think is going to take yeah, this is something. These are going to be the settings that are going to be something I may want to just tweak around and things like that. So like crowd density, yeah, film grain. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn fill film grain off, I think, on that one. Because that can make things a bit. So see, pretty decent settings. So I may lower a few of these, like the voice. You know what? I may even do that down actually, just to give myself a little bit of extra resources. The decals, pretty good again. If it goes a bit janky, I will turn some of these settings down just a smidgen. That video as well. Now, unfortunately, for some strange reason, and I don't know why, when that borders doesn't work, I have to tab out to go from this to that. Don't know why. It might be one of the mods I'm doing. I've not had a chance to fully test it, but for some reason it doesn't allow me to sort of go off the board. But anyway, so we've got language. Yep. Keep the subtitles on. Always keep subtitles on as much as possible. Let's see. Crowds on minimap. Yeah, keep the minimap on. Yeah, keep everything else on there. Yeah, these are just standard things. I may change these settings later as I need to. Accessibility. I don't need colorblind stuff on, but it's nice that they have it. Let's see. Yeah, that's good as well. Again, it's not bad. Not bad. I got I may increase the size of the subtitles. Radio subtitles you don't really want to have on too much, because it can interfere with the people talking and stuff like that. The aim assist, yeah, because I just cannot do it. Yeah, again, I have picked my the sort of build I'm going to be aiming for. Primarily it's going to be a sort of netrunner hacker with a specialization in smart weapons, with the occasional melee stuff, because some of the melee stuff is pretty good. But it's not going to be the primary focus. It's going to be more net running, maybe not stealthy, just like well, you'll see. Okay, so let's start up a new game. Now, I could skip ahead to Phantom Liberty, but I do not want to do it. I want to do a regular start because it's been a while since I've played this. Plus, there's a lot of I want to see what the difference is between the vanilla game and some of the tweaks. Now, some of them are going to be very, very subtle tweaks. Some of them are going to be very, very obvious if you're familiar with this game. But it's been a while since I've played this. It's been about, well, it was just after Phantom Liberty came out that I started playing it, and that's when I had the issues with my computer and I had to turn it off until I could get more powerful ones. So, do this. Okay. Now, yes, I will use playing it on easy to begin with. As it says, the right choice of players who just want to sit back and enjoy a story. Generally, yeah, that's the way I like playing these games. If they're RPGs with a story, I will put it on easy because I don't have the reactions, and sometimes my eyes can play up a little bit and I can have difficulty seeing what's going on. So playing it on easy, it helps to compensate for that. But you know what? If you want to play it on normal, hard, or very hard, fill your boots. It's a single player game. You playing it on a higher difficulty level is not going to affect me. Likewise, me playing it on easy is not going to affect you. I can't understand why people get so wound up about somebody else playing it on a single player game. Multiplayer, I can kind of understand. Single player, what's your issue? Okay. Okay, so you have got the three origins. You have the Nomad. Nomads are the, as it says here, roaming the Badlands, looping scrapyards, raiding fuel depots. Life on the road wasn't easy. Growing up in the Nomad clan has its perks. Honesty, integrity, and a love of freedom. Qualities that few in Night City possess and no amount of money can buy. Then you've got the Street Kid. They say if you want to understand the streets, you got to live them. Gangs, fixers, dolls, small-time pushers. You were raised by them all. Down here, the law of the jungle dictates that weak serve the strong. The only law in Night City you have yet to break. And then there's the Corpo. Few leave the corporate world with their lives. Fewer still with their souls intact. You've been there. You've bent the rules, exploited secrets or weaponized information. There's no such thing as fair game. Only winners and losers. Now, as I say, I've played from pretty much the same each origin, and they are pretty decent. All obviously there's a point when basically the three origin stories merge into the main plot line. It'll be pretty obvious when that happens. But I personally like Corpo as an origin. There's multiple reasons why I like it, the Corpo origin. Although I can very much understand why, if somebody says to me, oh, I like Street Kid or Nomad, yeah, I can very much understand why people like it. And honestly, this is probably the choice that took me the longest thing to make. Not the mods, not what sort of build I was going for, but what origin. Because each of them has a good vibe to it, and it gives you a different intro and a different insight to how the world and Night City itself works. But I particularly like Corpo because of, well, let's just say this, based on the fact that I want to play like as a hacker / netrunner, it was going to be either Street Kid or Corpo. And I just like the idea of when you play as Corpo, let's just say a fall from grace. Let's just put it like that. Right, as you can see, there is the nudity filters on, because if there wasn't, you'd be seeing a lot more stuff. I'm going to be creating a male V today. You have a Corpo, the different origins there. Now you can do that. I am going to make I'm going to try and make it as close to me as possible. Not going to be exactly the same. You can see that it's so you can go from a really, really dark skin to pale as fuck. And today we're going to go with pale as fuck because. Okay, so let's see, skin type. Yeah, go that one. Hairstyle. This is where things get. Okay, first of all, let's check. Let's go for. Because you can have like green hair, you can have like the two-tone stuff, which is pretty cool. Obviously, I don't have that kind of hair. But first things first, let's go with. Actually, let's just change that back. That's going to be very disconcerting. Let's just put it into black for now. Or even though technically mine's more sort of. See, I don't like the whole. So it's got to be sort of like the sort of salt and pepper look. Okay, so let's just let's see. Is there like a sort of a hybrid between the two? That's blue. Oh, that's a nice colour. First things first. Let's change the hairstyle first of all. So yeah. No, it doesn't work for me. No. No. Not for my V. Actually, I'm going to give him the little slick Corpo look, so. No. But. No. Definitely not. No. Yeah, I need to. That's not too bad. That's not too bad because you can always change it later, which is good. Let's look. I think I'll keep it for that colour. But I'll definitely change the style. That doesn't seem to work for me. That's not too bad. No. So what was that? 30. Let's go with 32 for now. Okay. Now I know I have really dark blue eyes. So that's more bloodshot. Don't want bloodshot. I want all that. Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that. Eyebrows. I know I've got big chunky eyebrows. I'm not going to deny that. Same colour. Yes. Let's go with chunky eyebrows. There you go. That's not too bad. Now, do I... Okay, here we go. Beard. Let's see what beard styles we got. Yes. Give me a bit of a stubble, I think. No. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, so we're at number 3. It's more like I haven't shaved for like 3 or 4 days, so... No. No. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's cyberware. Now you can have cyberware, or you can have it turned off. Yeah, I like the idea of his cyberware being more subtle, or that he's able to afford the cyberware that looks like it's real flesh rather than the lines. But again, I may change that later, depending upon what happens. You know what? I think I'm going to leave that there. Okay, yeah, obviously, if the filter wasn't on, you would be able to pick your shall we say, the size of your soft bits. Okay. Right. Here we go. Right, okay, so like I say, I'm going to be putting a couple of points into RAM. That points into technical. You know what? Let's put one into that, one into that. Trying to see what this does. Reflexes, and then I'll probably put the last point into reflexes because I like the other being like a technical crafter who can also do shooty stuff. Now, cool is good because that's for like, as it says here, where is it? Cool determines your assassination skills and stealth abilities. So yeah, if you're playing like a roguish, sneaky type, you want to put quite a few points into this. If you're playing the more sort of physical, get up in your grill melee type, you probably want to put some points into this. I'm going to be going, as I say, into it says there, intelligence determines your net running abilities. Reflexes is it's probably putting at least 1 or 2 points into like body or reflexes. Technical ability is also going to be like my armor, certain technical skills, and also your crafting ability. So again, if you want to play like an engineer type, you put a lot of points into this, but no, I would say body is a good one to if you're not sure, because it gives you more HP and more carrying capacity. But I kind of say vaguely know what I'm going to go with this, so I think I'm going to go with an extra. I can't put any more into intelligence because you're capped at 6. So let's put it into reflexes because that gives me a slightly increased chance of, where is it? You'll see here, increased chance of critical. Also, those movements, quick observing remarks in dialogues. Well, I haven't actually said that. What I might do is. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm going to put into reflexes because it increases my chance of critical chances. So we'll go with that. Again, I believe they can go up to 20, depending upon what you're doing. And you can respec them. Can't remember how you do it, but I know it can be done. So it's one of those. Again, without mods, you probably want to have a bit of a thing about the sort of build you want to aim for. But you can change it if you realise that you're not enjoying, let's say, that hacking side of things, and you want to just go in and just punch the living daylights out of your enemies. Then yeah, you can respec it and put your points into like body and stuff like that. The level of your attributes also determines what skills and perks you have access to, but we'll come to that as and when. There we go. There we go. If you leave the there we go. Yeah, so it's the same intro as before. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. We'll go with that. Whilst that's loading up, I'm going to have a quick drink. Okay. So, yes, be warned, this is a dystopia city, so what's the saying? There's no happy endings as such. There's just endings that are less shitty. But that's kind of the point. It's like you are fighting not only the system, but the society and things like that. And in that regard, it does a really good job. But I won't say anymore. Let's just start. Right. Yeah, it starts off in your chucking up into a...
V, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. Just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah. I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
Yeah.
We had a leak. My boss called. Dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
Yeah, Jackie's like a... Even though you're Corpo character, Jackie is like your long-term... I think it comes under Street Kid in terms of what his origin is.
Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Buena suerte.
Alright. Welcome to Cyberpunk. So, first things first. I am going to... Where is it? Yep, flush that. Oh damn it, I was hoping I could use the... Okay. So, we have got... Now, there is a way you can do the pose as well, isn't it? Now, what is it? Point... Yeah, camera type. First person, drone. Yep. Oh, you go. Yeah, this is it. This is how you move around. You can see. Just how's that look on the map? On the stream. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So, it's pretty simple to use. It's first-person game for the most part. You can get again mods and settings which would put things into third person, but this is one of those. Here we go. And this is one of the reasons why I really like doing the Corpo as my intro, because I think it just really shows off what the corporate lifestyle is. So you get a real appreciation of why people don't like them. Yeah. Doing the prologue. Some of these ones are you can open, some of them you can't, because obviously this is just like the opening prologue. There's like a ticker tape up there as well.
2067, an Arasaka bodyguard shields the Emperor of Japan from an assassin's bullet.
In a few minutes.
Okay.
71. Arasaka security forces prevent mass riots in San Francisco.
Oh, did I turn the subtitles on? Oh, I did. Play subtitles. Let's try putting those on, actually. So,
City from certain ruin. 2074. An Arasaka investigation eliminates a terror.
okay, I was hoping that would.
Ending a string of attacks and executing those
There you go.
Arasaka's counterintelligence division effectively
Christ,
secures
V,
a
you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
foiling 45.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. And you hurry up.
Yeah. Keep your wig on.
confirmed aerial victories, he
What you looking at?
will be honored as one of the Imperial Army's most accomplished fighter pilots. But in 1942, during a routine mission, his plane...
Militech hit 3 of ours. Now we're evacuating the rest
This is all very.
What's the status of the three?
Well, no way of describing it. Very corporate and
safe. We'll issue a statement to the media.
Saying what?
literally no way of describing this.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you. He's in his office.
Hey, V. It's been ages.
What's up?
It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I didn't know you were in Night City. How have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now.
Oh, you have no idea, buddy.
Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
You know, what are people saying about Jenkins?
What's everyone say about Jenkins?
That he's effective. Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead. Listen, sorry, in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
Yeah, likewise, Frank. No idea who that guy was.
Emergency protocols active. System security confirmed.
You know, like meeting rooms, virtual and physical. Yeah, you got the counter intel stuff, where basically, my counter's office is like over there somewhere, or one of those rooms. I know it's around here somewhere, but we'll get to it.
I couldn't work with that prick. What do you think they're doing now?
Please enter the antechamber.
Sounds very GLaDOS. Right time scanned.
Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online? Have a seat, V. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation?
Oh, European Space Council.
Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
And 90% of the board just had their brains fried. That's corporate life for you.
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
He was waiting for that. He knew that phone call was coming.
After the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No new
Corporate psychopath.
you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
Again, this isn't
That bitch. I always...
the reason why I love this intro, because it really, really shows you just how effed up the corporate life is in this universe.
This isn't the first time Abernathy set you up.
No, not the first. Smeared me in front of Japanese execs, so she'd be the one promoted to director of Spec Ops. The cunt.
Oh yeah, by the way, there is some bad language in this. Just as a heads up.
Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
This is Avengers.
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see eye to eye on this issue. Take this. It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates. Driver, chief of security. Lover, lover's husband. Everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
Yeah, this is definitely a huge gamble, because she's big up on the chain.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
And if I refuse?
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
Ooh. Man,
use this money only, find the right people for the job.
that's a fair amount of cash right there.
And for the core task, use someone...
45 grand. You just go.
Yeah, I think we're clear.
45
In that case,
grand.
I'll await your report. And good luck with it.
And that's in euro dollars.
I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
This bit coming up is probably the main reason why I settled on Corpo as the origin story. Is this ride.
I have those reports you asked for?
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
Good evening.
I know, but I have them now.
Send them to my inbox, and you and I will have a word about this later.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, V, you alive? How's things in the Viper pit?
Need your help, buddy.
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you, mano. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Right now, I just need a soul I can trust.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
As I say, I find it amusing that I'm playing as a Corpo character, and like one of my best friends is essentially a street, what they classify as a street kid. You know, somebody who grew up in the streets, and it's like we've taken different paths, but we've still remained friends. Which, you know, or they call it chums, as in like, you know, exaggeration of the word chum sort of thing. So I find it quite amusing for multiple reasons. But like I say, this. When you see the ride, the intro sequence that's coming up, this is why I picked Corpo. You know, between this and Street Kid, I was this close to going with Street Kid again. Honestly, all of the origins have their good upsides and their downsides, but
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
alright. What's his name? Oh yeah, I don't have my scan active yet. Who's this? Oh, it's Harry. So wait, yeah, this is about Frankfurt.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me, quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point?
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Yeah. Yeah. The corporate origin is you work in what's called corporate counterintelligence. You are, you know, the counter agent, the ones who are deciding, like, do we put the agents in? Do we send them off to do these missions? You do the missions yourselves. And because I'm going to be playing, like I say, as a hacker, net runner, again, it's another reason why this felt like the more natural origin for me.
Projected risks?
Limited threat to life, not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible, leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
You know what? If they're feeding us false data, yeah, pull them out.
Pull them out, but calmly. Don't raise any eyebrows. Otherwise, they'll catch on.
Jenkins will be livid.
I'll deal with Jenkins.
I'll handle Jenkins.
Understood.
Okay. Right, so let's go and have a Have a read. Okay. Let's see what's in the drawer. Oh, look! What is that magazine all about? I mean, the character on there looks, it's that trauma team card. Which is like miniaturized medics. You know what? Let's have a whiff of the old cognitive booster. It's a huff it! There you go. Alright, so let's have a look. See what's... Okay, so let's look at the messages. We have got... okay, this is spam. This is... Okay. This is a message from the doctor saying it's like blood pressure's high. Yeah, whatever. Post-mortem Operation Wormy Apple. Please announce the opening of a new space in our Night City headquarters. Okay, fine. Report summary even. Oh, this is data. Yep. And data. Current data are circumstantial, do not allow for inspection. Okay, so basically it's like. Oh. Right. Go and check out the sweet ride. The meetings. On the one hand, you know, the sort of intellectually, I do like the design, but at the same time, knowing what it represents, and like these chairs, for example, it's like aesthetically, I dig it, but
are huge to them.
Did you see the report on the vote? I mean, shit.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find us.
there you go. So wait for to be scanned.
Access granted.
Thank you, GLaDOS. Yes. Lived a good life whilst it lasts.
Please provide your destination.
Bring up district analytics.
Increased NCPD presence and activity has been reported in Haywood.
Champagne.
Official statement has been forthcoming. Intercepted radio communications suggest MaxTac has been sent to the area.
Okay.
A widespread power failure has been reported in Santo Domingo. All other districts exhibit activity within expected parameters.
Okay. Okay, GLaDOS, take me to Lizzie's bar, please.
Destination, Lizzie's bar.
Noted. En route.
Switch on that. Take a drink.
Broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system.
Which we had nothing to do with.
Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident.
This game is gorgeous.
Members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
Yeah, the some of the adverts may not show up because of the say the nudity filter, but the majority of them are okay to look at. So just freaking look how gorgeous this game is. I said this is one of the reasons why I picked the Corpo mod start. Oh.
Hello, V.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect till the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call.
High blood pressure, basically. Yeah, everything's dandy.
Things are dandy. Everything is.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
This is just absolutely... Look at it. You got the... I mean, Would I live here IRL? Probably not. But I cannot deny visually it is. Yeah. Let's see if this will work. Yeah. So I will be trying to take some screenshots as much as I can. And they should then appear like as the back, like I've done before. At the moment, I'm using the official screenshots that I provided from CD Projekt Red as the background stuff. But once I get like a nice selection of my own ones in there, I'll remove those ones, and it'll just be like, you know, like I did with like Final Fantasy and other stuff. It will be like my screenshots will show up like as the background for like the loading screens and stuff like that. So okay, that's why. Okay. Yep. Oh.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
Yep. Corpo. I don't care about know what the people down there think. I work for the most powerful corporation in this city. I should be grateful.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yes, I'm playing as my characters to begin with as an arsehole for a reason, and you'll see why.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us.
Jesus Christ. Okay, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you.
Yeah. I think he's dead. I'll be having that, sir.
Leave me alone.
Do I have my... Oh yeah, I have my gear so far. There we go. There's my V at the beginning. There's my corporate outfit. Regulation hair and beard. There you go. Properly in Night City. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to do a quick save.
Oh, why is this happening?
Probably because you tried to, you know, be a complete dingleberry as soon as I landed, okay? Yeah, I think they're dead. Oh well.
Seems trouble wants in.
Yeah, I'm just here on business.
I don't want any trouble. Just here on business.
He says after he's killed with...
Here. Welcome to Lizzie's.
Thank you. Let's say I'm going to try and play him as a, at least at the moment to begin with, as a... They started it, I finished it.
Well, don't got all day.
Oh, sorry. I was on the radio. Let's go meet my buddy Jackie. Where's he up to? I could drop down there, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to take the stairs like a civilized person. Oh dear. Okay. Yes. They're not afraid of showing things like that off, so just be warned. Yes, this is a kind of like one of the few like independent, not controlled by any of the gangs type. Well, technically it's controlled by a gang. It's controlled by one gang, and the Moxes. They are basically not ladies you want to mess around with. Let's just put it like that.
Don't come here often, do ya? It's good to see you, cabron.
Hey, buddy.
Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. I can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
I'm a butcher's at this.
Data shard. Take it.
Oh, it's clean. It's clean. Yeah, it's basically a plug-in. It's like a USB that connects straight to your brain.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Funny you should say that.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe 2. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention, a solo.
Huh. The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Yeah, I need someone I can trust, which is going to be you.
Delicate situation, I know. That's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermano. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
Yep.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or, okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too.
Yeah, I do that and my giblets get strung from Arasaka Tara.
We liquor up and talk live. Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
To this.
Was that a toast? The hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana, to the mamacita you'll meet at the bar, but this doesn't say a damn thing. To this.
I like his jacket.
Bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Think I have a choice in that matter?
Think I have a choice? If I refuse, they take everything and leave me nothing.
Yeah, well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls.
He's not wrong.
I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls. And Saburo and his matones, oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
No.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always. Hey, you lost?
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Got a problem?
V, is that right?
Oh, yeah. Notice they're wearing the same uniform that I'm wearing.
You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem? Are you here about Frankfurt?
We're here for you. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Oh, they're from Abernathy.
No, don't believe I will. That's between me and Jenkins. Fuck!
Oh no. Oh, just see all the money disappearing from my bank account.
In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease function.
Yeah.
Give us the data you received from
Fall from grace.
We'll conclude termination procedures.
How the hell did you find out?
That is not your concern. The data, now.
Information's on the shard.
And Jackie's smart enough to realise there's nothing he can really do.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
This is when he steps in.
Not sure this body was your style.
He's just like looking at him with like, dude's like massive.
Start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
And this is why Jackie's our best bud.
Ooh, dodged one there. V, how you feel? You alright?
Notice the HUD has changed. All the little things like the ticker tape, the balance, the little stock market thing, all gone. It's as if I've been fired.
Like, Like shit. My throat's like sandpaper. I'm not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands.
Going cold turkey.
Dry even.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hey. Should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe Trauma Team's on its way.
I think my membership to Trauma Team has been cancelled.
TT policy's gone, Jack. So are my biochem controllers. Company pad. I mean, they've seized my bank account. Not frozen, seized.
I got diddly squat right now.
Fast. Sure you feel okay, though? I mean...
Corporate lifestyles. 1 minute you're top of the chain, next minute you're down in the refuse with everybody else.
V, you still
Give me
with
a
me?
minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them. So they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything.
About to say I still have a friend? That's sweet.
No, dumbass. You still got that wad for the hit job, don't you? Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching. Just right for a new start.
45 grand, not too shabby.
Buckle up.
I can get myself some stuff with that.
You hearing all right? Don't look so high.
I'm just gonna pass out now.
Hey, hermano. Your new life, it starts now.
So I got a nice little bit of change to get things, to rebuild things.
Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams.
A little montage here.
I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals.
Run!
And that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa.
There's my boy Vic.
Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Yep. I believe this montage is like about 6 months or something.
The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
And yes, that particular character with the blue dress and the hair is based off of the design. Sorry, half the year, 6 months.
Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which,
what's the word?
got you a little something.
It's a nod towards
Training shard.
another, so we say,
moves.
cyberpunk dystopian character
VR?
by the name. I believe it's. I want to say Triss, but that's from Witcher.
Well,
I think it's Priss from Blade Runner.
Not now, Jack. No time. Maybe later.
Sure.
Daryl Hannah's character.
Mañana.
Yes, there is that.
Mañana.
There's definitely multiple nods towards Blade Runner in this. And there is actually.
Gonna be long?
So calm your butt, Jackie.
Let's do this.
There is a big reference to Blade Runner in this, and I will see if I can find it.
Elevator. This way.
Here we go. Tell me what the okay. Right. What's the command? Where is it? Controls. There we go. Key bindings. What's crouch? Oh, it's C for crouch. Okay, there we go.
Your move, V.
You know what? Let's do a quick save. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, I have to go right to the back for some reason.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure, you're on phones.
I don't know if I have the deck set up. Yeah, I'll check in a sec.
Charming.
Bug, you could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
She's so sarcastic. I love it. Right, let me just check something. Okay, so I've got me shooter. Okay, I have the basic cyberware installed, which is good. So I've got enough to like sort of start things off. Let's have a look. Let's see what I've got. Okay, so I have very little stuff at the moment. That's fine. Let's say, what have I got? I have got basic. I've got the basic bare minimum deck, cyber deck. Okay. Yeah, basic weapon, basic gear, full on starting. Alright.
Looking for 1237.
Which follow the big guy.
It should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
Oh, I hate this for death shit.
Get back inside. Go on. Right, back inside. Okay.
Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Ah, and here we have the hacking minigame, which I quite like. Right. Here we go. No, it's later, the hacking minigame. Wow. Yeah, look, dude. Okay, I'm crabbing it, okay? So this also has my scan, which allows me to sort of see anything that's like within the area, like items, things I can interact with, things I can scan, like one Jackie. Yeah, I know. Look, calm your butt.
Are we fucking late? Is that her?
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporal immunity.
Yep.
Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta-Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead.
Yeah, I can see that.
Quiet, V.
Alright. In fact, you can move silently. There we go.
Nice. Couldn't have done that better myself.
Right.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Now, at the moment,
These Reapers.
I can get away with doing that basic stuff, but sometimes you really do want to just do things stealthy, depending upon what mission you're doing.
Oh yeah, V. They're coming.
I know.
Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
Right. Wait for it.
Cabrones. Thick as locusts. Let's wait and plan a spree. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, grab the one closest. Let's take him. Suerte.
There we go.
All down.
So you can do this you can do like a stealthy assassin type. You can go in guns blazing, or you can do what the sort of build that I'm going to do, which is kind of stealthy, but at the same time, it's more like the Cyberpunk equivalent of like a magician, in which you can hang back and just set your enemies on fire, or make them go blind when you turn off their optics and stuff like that. Okay, so there's one over there. For that, I can like sort of, if I do this, for example, I'll go.
What the hell?
You do non-lethal takedowns, which sometimes you want to do, depending upon the mission. They might say, yeah, bring this target back alive, but unharmed. Jackie, come on. Have some respect for the dead, or the almost dead. Oh yes, and occasionally the NPCs will have weird little glitches like this sometimes, and it's hilarious. Now, if I remember rightly... Okay, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, I was going to change this... where is it? Crouch setting. Where is it? Okay. Oh. Okay, because where is it? I want to have scan, and the ones I use more often I want to keep on the mouse, so I don't think it going all over the place. So I think I will keep that. I'll just change it back afterwards. There we go. Shit.
Point for you.
Don't see any movement on the sensors.
Smooth.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Like a glove. I think I leveled up as well, didn't I? Where is it? Oh no, I've got a skill point, didn't I? Which is... There you go. But as you get that skill point, you get certain perks as well. So like the more, as it says here, like gain XP in Headhunter by neutralizing enemies, pistols, revolvers, sniper rifles, and throwable weapons, attacking enemies whilst undetected or performing takedowns. Netrunner is hacking and doing netrun stuff. Shinobi is neutralizing enemies with assault rifles, SMGs, and blades. Solo is neutralizing enemies by shotguns, LMGs, and plant weapons. And also what's that? Performing body attribute checks. Engineer is neutralizing enemies with tech. Neutralizing enemies, crafting, performing technical. So basically, the more you do certain things, the more progression you will get along certain skills, which will unlock certain perks. Like once I get up to like level 10 in that, I'll get headshot damage or damage against vulnerabilities. Or for me, it'll be, when active overclock now reveals enemies within 10 meters and blah blah blah. And so you see. This will be the one I'll be focused on because I will be using, like, say, smart weapons and stuff like that. So it will be primarily Netrunner and Engineer. Have a little look out here because I think there's some stuff out here. Okay. Let's see. Can I... Fresh meat. Oh, lovely. I'm going to read that out. Very naughty words in that. Okay, what's in here? Oh, I will be taking that money though. Mine. 223 euro dollars. Very nice. So what have we got in there? Oh!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, lovely.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it?
Oh, she's messed up.
About to find out.
V, jack into our biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in.
Does not look good.
Yeah, she's alive, but she's not conscious.
NC570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig.
That's like top tier.
Had a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neuroport. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Is that safe?
Is that even safe? Can't we just get her out of here?
We found her still breathing. Can't lose her. We need that biomon working, checking for hemorrhages, whatever. Find that shard and yank it.
Okay, hopefully this won't fry her brain. 'Cause as with normal computers and everything else like that, you just yank something out whilst it's still working. That can cause problems.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
90%. It doesn't cover all of it. You still got to pay extra. Yay, private healthcare.
Oh, fuck. She's flatlining.
B, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
Now that's one thing I really do like about that, the air hypos. Basically, like the ones from Star Trek. Really good idea.
Get her outside.
It like literally forces the medication and stuff through your skin, so you don't have to worry about injections.
Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Which is great if you're needle phobic. And I think you can even do it. Some people can even do it through clothes as well. So it's not like it's a ridiculous concept. It's a legitimate idea. Just not really practical right now.
Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Where's Trauma Team? Oh, here they come. Basically medics with guns.
Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
5 steps back. Now.
Alright. Damn. Yeah, they've literally got weapons and they will shoot me.
3 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
I imagine that probably at some point the medics have just gone, look, we're trying to save your life, stop attacking us. So they started arming them and it just goes from there. Oh, that was
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Yeah, that was.
Show's over.
Yep, T-Bug.
Wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, mano, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
I was like, are my wheels?
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Exactly. Now, just bear me a second, because I'm gonna just do some looting, okay? Oh, razor. Something like a machete type thing. Now, there is a mod I can get which will make looting basically automatic. But I've used that before and it can really make your inventory fill up very, very quickly. Like, ridiculously quickly if you're not careful, so... Ooh, oh dear. Yeah, can go over that way. Let's see if there's anything else. Let's see. What's that over there? Ooh. Yeah, is that over there? That's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, there you go, more loot. Yeah, I'll take that, no problem. Yeah, this is where we came in, wasn't it? Yeah, we came in through here, we pushed the dude into the freezer. You can see on the mini-map where the lootable corpses are, the little X's, and depending upon the colour of them, like if it's blue, green, I think it goes white or grey, green, blue, purple, orange, or gold. It's more sort of orangey, really. Basically, orange is like legendary, top tier.
Look. Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
Yes, that sounds...
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Now, part of me would love to steal one of those burgers, but considering this place, I think that would be a good idea. You know, you never know what they put in them, if you know what I'm saying. Move in, move.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako on the holo. Tell her the job's done.
Alright. Here we go. Right, let's have a little chat with Wakako.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now.
Primary places.
CPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
This is a way of explaining why you can't.
The NCPD's gonna put Watson on lockdown.
So,
I'm gonna sleep
street
in my
cred
bed tonight. We better put it in fifth.
Street cred is basically your reputation.
I'm driving.
As it sounds. There's certain things and certain items that will only be unlocked when your street cred goes above a certain level. Basically, it's like, yeah, we don't trust you, sort of thing. But when it gets up high enough, you're like, oh, you're the dude who, and okay, yeah, here you go. You can buy that if you want. Oh, yeah. Fine. And this is my car, Jackie. Alright, so just don't scratch her. Don't adjust the seating either. Look. Look at where it's sort of showing off the city again. And there's some kick-ass music in this.
City of dreams, city of gang. You don't believe in no fate. Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
I swear there's one track that sounds very much like Rage Against the Machine.
Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Whalen, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
City of dreams, city of Scully in the gullies, yeah. Bully in the burrows.
I mean, this is definitely a sort of dystopian city, but damn, I love the design of it.
They're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Is it just me or... fucking knew it. Man on their ass, tailing us. Hello.
Oh yes, there's vehicle combat as well.
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, V!
Keep her steady!
Exactly, I'm trying to shoot them. Okay, that didn't go well. Yeah, sometimes the NPCs have little glitches as well, which is quite amusing. You know what? No, what?
Got you, asshole! V! Aim for the driver!
I am trying to.
Chingalo!
That's it, he's dead.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad.
Just another night in Night City.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Ah, dear. How the hell is it almost an hour and a half since I started streaming this already? This has gone so quick already. Feels like only about half an hour. But no, it's been about an hour and a half. So yeah.
What does the lockdown to for the
Size of that mech.
necessary security measure?
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance.
I was wondering what that humming noise was coming from.
Look at him.
I thought it was my fans. No, it's the game. It really sounds like my fans are revving up, but it's not. It's just it's really atmospheric. I forgot how this game can be.
Good evening now, officer, ma'am.
She took a liking to you.
Devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
I'm trying not to sort of move the camera too much, but seriously, these when you're like the passenger moments are perfect for just montages of just like looking around the city.
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Yep. It.
You look like your average bust.
This ain't your average badges. It's Max Tac. NCPD's apex predators.
Yeah, they're basically the SWAT.
Rolls in when things fly out of hand. Cogs out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well,
Yes, there is a kind of wanted system in this game as well, and if you get up to 5 stars, these fellas turn up. Skipping rides. So yeah, you can skip the long rides, which is good. Now, rather than just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, metaphorically speaking. So I'll just do that now. Rather than sitting there, again, doing nothing.
If you ain't heard me, yeah, you missing out. Yeah, you really missing out. If you ain't heard me, yeah, you missing out.
Oh yeah, I can't choose a radio station yet, can I? No.
A day walker and a night crawler. My blade sharper and my knife.
Sweet dreams then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Jackie, don't scratch my... And he's drifting off. Nice. He's going to go and see his lady. Hey, there we go. Now we've leveled up. I keep pressing the wrong key. Okay, so we go to character. See, I've got 1 perk point and 1 attribute point. And let's go with... Because I'm focusing on net running engineer. So let's go into that. Let's put a point into that. There you go. I now have 7. So you see here are like the perks. I'll go through each of them so you can kind of see what it is. Body has things like, you know, unlock slow health regen in combat, that's probably one you may want to get. Maybe spend like 1 or 2 points in, depending upon how you're playing the game. I find on the, how can I put it? You put points into body to increase the amount of inventory space I've got rather than health regen. Reflexes, this is for things like the faster you move, the more difficult it is for your enemies to show you, like if you want to be like a ninja, like bzz, 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 sort of thing. There's other things you can get as well, like stamina, performing air dashes. Yeah, you can literally do a double jump and dash in the air, which is really great if you want to move around like a complete, you know, fly on caffeine. Cool is, as the name suggests, it's like style over substance. If you want to just look like a cool mofo. This is the one I'll be focusing on a little bit. I'll say intelligence and technical ability. Technical abilities like there's a few of these who have been added to tie into the Edge Runners show. I haven't watched all of Edge Runners, but I have watched enough to know what the basic ideas and who the characters are in it. And this is basically what the character called David in that ends up going for. He becomes a chromed up mother trucker. Where is it? But intelligence, like I say, this will be my primary one because Netrunner skills. So at the moment, I've got a choice between Eye in the Sky, not really from cameras, or I've got RAM recovery, which basically is like my. If you think of RAM as like mana, if you're playing like a fantasy-based game, and the quick hacks are basically like your spells. So you're like a sort of cyber wizard in a way. Carjacker. Now, sorry, car hacker even. This is interesting because it allows you to remotely take control, set off alarms, or even blow up vehicles, which I will say is extremely hilarious to do when, if you're walking along minding your own business, a gang comes along, their cars try to do a drive-by, they take a few pot shots at you, and you just look at the car, concentrate for a second, and then 5 seconds later it blows up. Hilarious. Now, some of these ones you can only get once you get to certain levels. Like here, if I want to get up to spillover or quick Q mastery or smart synergy, because I will be focusing on smart weapons, I need to get my intelligence up to 20. At the moment, it's 7 of 9. Yeah, indeed. So let's go for optimization for now. There we go. Now I believe you can move these around a little bit as well. So if I, yeah, there you go. So it's like you can once you've got that level, you can shuffle them around a little bit. But I think some of them will be perma-locked or have like prerequisites. Like for example, if I close that, you can see that this one over here, subordination. Even if I wanted to, I can't click on it because I don't have the prerequisite. It's locked. So you have to take that in consideration if you turn off like the main nodes. But for now, yeah, 35% RAM recovery rate means my quick hacks can be used again a lot quicker. Okay. Intel 7. Yeah, that's my apartment. Oops, T-Bug.
Bug. Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use.
Ooh.
Zip in your deets.
Thank you.
Praise be to thee.
Alright. Okay. I think I have to do this go home one first. But yeah. I will do this after I've done this one. This will be the next one I'll do. So, at the moment, you probably not notice many of or any of the what do you call it? Of the changes or tweaks, because again they're very, very sort of subtle ones. I've noticed them myself, like just little things here and there, but you wouldn't notice them to begin with, which is what I wanted. But this is my apartment that you get, and you get this for free. Here we go. So now, the Septicus Quest. This is one of the add-ons. So that enemy is now active. Night City Interactions. This is another mod. This Night City Interactions is basically I can go to certain bars, places, and depending upon what part of the story I'm in or how I progress my relationship with certain characters, I can invite them for a drink or get up for a bit of a dance and stuff like that. There you go, and this is for Watson, which is the area that I'm in. Westbrook, which is another area. Hayward, again, these are all areas within the city. These are all technically separate mods. They're not like all one big mod, they're just based off the same one. Like I was saying at the beginning, whilst the mods are some of them are a lot similar, like here, 5 mods that do essentially the same thing in different areas. Boom, there's 5 mods on from the total of like 210 or however many it was. Yeah, that's now done. There we go, close the door. Alright, let's just look at this one. So we got the phone. Okay. Okay, so this is the art display. Again, these are mods as well. Okay, is that telling me? Yeah, you see, like there's like, where is it? 22 mods just became active from the Decepticons Quest stuff there, and some of you may notice that yes, one of the mods, if I choose to do it, I may not, is I can romance the character known as Flaming Crotchman. Some of you may know who that refers to. Ooh. But first of all, oh yes. That is paint the target, find display in Corpo Plaza, wait for the lockdown to end. Okay, so let's look at the ones. I will probably go for that one. Yep. Now I can go and do that now, but I think I will do this as I'm here. I remember rightly, well, you'll see. You'll see. Right, now these are all the things, the weapons that you can get. I think these are the stuff that become unlocked when you get like the Phantom Leather, you get like 3 items. Now this is another one as well. You can see, I think what this does is it gives you gear bonuses. So for example, I could have, if I equip any of the 3 that are in the set, so you like there, inner torso, outer torso, things like that. So you've got clothing, you've also got things. So let's take the sword, because you would want to have one melee weapon. Let's go with power shotgun or smart submachine gun, because I'm going to be focusing on smart weapons. I'm not sure if I can use this the smart targeting yet, so I'll take that. Let's see. I don't think I can dismantle that yet. You can have like a 2-handed club. He was unaware. I'm sorry, it's what? Apparently it's International Wombat Day. I was not aware of that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's have a look. You know what? Yeah, let's take these for now. I'll choose what to go with. Oh yeah. As you get certain iconic weapons, they will be displayed on here. So if, for example, there I could... Where is it? Preview item. There you go. So that's actually what it looks like. But for now, so what I will do is I have a submachine gun. The way I like to do this is I like to have a short range weapon, a long range or powerful weapon, maybe a melee one, and at least one weapon that is non-lethal for those times I need to use it. But at the moment, the only non-lethal thing I got is the lefty and righty. So, let's go and grab the let's oh yeah, I have a vending machine in my apartment. You know what? Let's go for a burrito. Right, a burrito before bedtime. In the morning, I will go and do that quest to get the quick hack. So I need that. Right, we are now officially Nat 1. Basic system diagnosis. Check your email. Over substance, body needs some tweaks. Approach the mirror in the apartment. Select the change appearance option. Yep. Jackie?
Oh, V. You get any sleep?
Barely.
Time you got up.
Think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Yeah, cheers, buddy. I can... Oh, there you go. Yeah, I have a smart window now, and I can change the window as well. I can look at the stock prices, which is pretty snazzy. But you know what? I'm going to check my email. Right. So we have got medicine lottery. Wow. Do not click on any emails with Antorian enlargement nanogel. Yep. Oh yes, and vehicles. So I do not have enough street cred to get certain vehicles. There's no reason why you want to increase your street cred, because like the dealer's going, yeah, no, we can't say this. It's like, who are you? The music's... So these are the ones that are currently... This one. Now there's only a few vehicles I'm particularly 100% after. There is the Akira bike in this as well. Yep. Some of these vehicles are really nice. Yeah, got a van if you want it. There's that one. Aeronaut. Nomad Fulton Colby. Unfortunately, there's not an image attached with this, but yes, that is the DeLorean from Back to the Future, complete with, shall we say, 90% of Doc Brown's modifications. Unfortunately, we don't have any plutonium, so we can't travel through time. But yeah, and it does cost 145,030 street credit. But yeah, it's good. There's also as well, let's see if I can find it. There's a vehicle that I basically refer to as the cheese wedge. Where is it? I think there it is. Yeah, this is it. The P126. Doesn't cost much. It only costs 27,000. And it only needs 5 street credit. It looks like a joke, but that is... That is what they call... If you hear me referring to the cheese wedge, this is the one I'm talking about. It's a nippy little car. It's great fun as well. If you're familiar with a UK show called Top Gear, it's basically like the P45.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Alright. Now there's something I need to do down here because I've not done it before in all my previous playthroughs because I didn't know how to do it. Alright. Okay, it's not spawned yet. But there's a thing down here. Oh, look! Racketeer? I don't think so. Not in my block, matey.
Come on, pussy! Show yourself! So many plans!
See, I basically just pointed my finger at him and burnt his synapses. Yeah, there's a thing around here that allows me to get a kitty cat. I can't remember where it is or how it spawns, but there's something around here, and I will check back here regularly. There's a thing that you get. I'll look into it because on each of my previous playthroughs, I've forgotten how to do it, and I've forgotten it. The timing to do it, and I've missed it. Now the window of opportunity to do it, but I'm not going to miss this time.
NCPD, open up!
Oh, it's the Popo.
We know you're in there.
That's risky.
Enjoying the weather?
Ugh. I mean, yeah, this is where V lives. And it's just, man, that is risky.
Piece of shit! Come on! Oh no! No one.
So you know in what's it? I think it's Judge Dredd, the mega city blocks. That's basically what this is. This is one of the mega towers. You know where Mama's standing here and she's got like the big taka shooty thing across the bit. Yeah. This is it. Ooh. Hang on, I'm trying to sort of get. There we go. Gives you a slightly better view of it. I mean, it's not as extreme as the one in Judge Dredd, but it is. Basically, that's what it is.
Ain't no joke. She hears all. Judgment is final. She hears your call. Julio's blood in your head.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Sure. Why not?
Let's do this. Light on your feet.
Basically, how to do like hand-to-hand. There you go, fist fights. Your fists can be dangerous weapons. In fist fights, you can use them to both strike your enemies and block their attacks. Oh, where's he gone? Come on. It's a pretty maneuverable.
One hell of a punch there, champ. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
Yeah, that's a... Yeah. What we got to sell first of all?
What have you got for sale? Only top shelf gear.
Alright, let's see what we got. The blunt weapon mod makes the weapon lethal and gives them a chance to apply bleeding. Yeah. There's capacity booster, stamina booster. So yeah, this is like the melee type stuff. Yeah. Yeah. What about these fights you were just talking about?
You mentioned something about fighting. I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
I think,
lucrative for who?
Yeah.
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, as your agent. You get the rest.
Yeah, I mean, he is organising the fights, so... And I know from experience that by the end of the game I'm going to be swimming in eddies, so...
Sounds fair. It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go. Put down your eddies.
I'm going to put a few more points into
When you take home
body first.
manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or what? Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Ah. There we go. So let's see what messages we got there. It says trauma scene, Braid's apartment. Residents in Japantown apartment block witnessed the trauma team may feed into balcony room. Oh yes, so this is a reference to the mission we just did. Yeah, it's I think that's one of the mods as well. You know, it gives like sort of news bulletins of things you've done or that have occurred in the city that are kind of relevant to yeah, what you've done and things like that.
Steady. Burst after every shot now.
Hey, Wilson.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so I get there's a particular weapon I get here for free. I think, where is it? Oh, there we go. Dynamite power pistols, and I get that for free as my freebie item. But there's also things like mods, you know, silencers, ammo, things like that. But I'm generally going to be crafting my ammo once I get the specs because it will help to level up my engineering skills and stuff like that. Yeah, upgrading iconic weapons. So iconic weapons are, as the name suggests, iconic. I don't go to just the Ripper Dock just yet. What I do need to do is I need to go. Where is it? I don't know. Let's go and speak to. Let's go and speak to Vic first. It takes a while to go down. So she just chicken tikka masala. This is also one of these like news broadcasts. Sometimes hint about things that are going to be happening later or have just happened. So it's like they're not just background. They do actually serve a little purpose. The amount of people like completely ignore these is like quite staggering.
From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun.
So,
right. Here we go. Scanner hustle. Then, yeah, these are like sort of random missions that pop up. Fixers, which are job agents, and gigs, which are the missions for the fixers. So pretty simplistic in terms of stuff you can do. And here we go. Welcome to Night City. I might install the mod that gives more photo mode options, but I want to have a look into that because apparently there's like certain issues with other mods it has because of the very nature of it. It's quite a sort of complex looking one, but I'll look into it. Let's see. Remember, how do I hide the? It's tab. That's it. There we go. Excuse me. Nah, it does have a pretty decent resolution of that.
Sheesh, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this.
Oh, the food.
Didn't figure you was the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like?
Dumplings.
Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Get some more chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
That sounds good.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit.
Oh,
but it
thanks.
just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Yeah, how'd you swing that one?
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me.
Thank you, T-Bug.
Ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say.
So yeah, what is this job anyway?
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal, He's riding on you now, I see.
Wait, why me?
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules.
That's fair.
Blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V.
I want noodles now.
Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
You can call your active. Yes, you can summon your vehicle to where you are. It's brilliant.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Alright. See? Oops, excuse me. Alright.
First stop. Ripper Duck.
Yeah, then we...
Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
It's only 125 meters away. I know.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow.
I'm trying to remember how I adjust the... I'm trying to remember how I adjust the...
You don't say.
She's so sweet.
Okay.
Really gets me, you know?
Right, 1 second. I'm trying to remember how I adjust the... Because in this one, I have tried to play... drive the vehicles in first person. I cannot wrap my brain around it. It's just like a complete brain fart. So this is one where you may, if you have difficulty, going into third person mode when you're doing the vehicles is probably a good idea. But I'm trying to remember how to do that actually. Where is it? That's the radio, yeah. Oh, it's Q. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's put on some tunes, shall we? So, some of these ones will be blank because of, say, the copyright stuff on it. But let's see if I can find... what I'm looking for. Yeah, that seems there's like no track, it's because that's the copyright tune. You vote.
Broadcasting to you live from the collective.
I'm trying to remember which station it is. Let's go this one for now. And obviously not every tune is playing at the same time. Guys. Yeah, so I could have easily just walked it, but you know, this is just a sort of show you the vehicle controls basically. Oops. I think this is the first time I've done it without running anyone over.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting.
Right, there's something I need to do first of all.
It's cooked up for us.
I can't remember where it is. Oh, it goes down here. Actually, it's down here.
Now that was some statement. Sure.
Not only
You're listening to 91.9 Royal Blue Radio.
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to...
Some of you may recognize this person.
Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life. For them, it is all mere spectacle.
Let's just say you're right. So what? Should I just gouge out my optics? Thanks, but no thanks.
You are beyond salvation, but not the children of the future. Life untainted by surgery of the sacrilege. We can yet save them. May the mothers shield their bodies. May the fathers instill their hatred for Crow.
If you don't know who that is, that's basically Co-Carnage.
Follow our every step, you ask? Why the Titans of Entertainment in Alpha Centauri? In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display!
Look, a real conspiracy guy. Like in that show! Quick, get next to him. I'll snap his still.
Influencers want to take a picture with him. Some things have never changed.
It is too late.
Sorry, Jackie, I got distracted there, buddy.
Jessica will like die when she sees this. Hey, V. Like, this is Max.
Hey, Chris. I mean, Misty.
We'll see you now.
I'll sit tight over here.
Again, if I switch it to... There we go. And I... What's it? Hide. Take a picture. Yeah, it does like a high resolution version of it, so it does look very good when it...
You got a little kitchen up to do.
Okay, fine.
Because I am. Always.
I will not steal from Misty. Misty is a good person. Probably one of the few genuinely good people in Night City. Kitty! Hang on. I must get a picture of His Royal Majesty. There's a way I can, by default, have it go into first person though. Again, I will probably have to install like the photo mode mod to do that, but you know what, this will do. Edie. There you go. We're done. Look at it. Now, by default, you cannot pet the cat. But when I saw that there was a mod that allowed me to do, one of the mods that allowed me to do so, oh yes. This was one of the reasons why I installed Welcome to Night City mod pack. Because it allows me to pet the kitty. Good kitty. Yes, you know, I'm going to do it again, just because I can. Yes. How do you do, Paz?
Aren't you cold? I could warm you up.
Excuse me, I don't wish to be rude. Are you talking to myself or the cat? You know what? I'm going to assume you're talking to the kitty. Yeah.
Malone drops his guard. You can see the...
There you go, Ripperdocs. Cyberware installations are dangerous and invasive procedure which can only be performed by qualified specialists. Ripperdocs. Yeah. Lucky you don't see any of the surgery, although I must warn you there is a part coming up which is... You don't see any details, but if, like myself, you have a aversion to stuff going in the head, specifically the eyes, you may wish to look away.
Vicky.
I'd say you don't see any details, but it's like...
Good to see you.
It comes close. And it's one of the few things in this game that makes me genuinely... Ugh.
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Yeah. Looking to upgrade.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major league.
Vic's a great character.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Not yeah. No, I do not have the eddies.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
Understood, buddy. Alright. Because, yeah, you see, this is like a sort of...
Chair, please.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is technically like where you do like your engineering stuff, doesn't it? Yeah. Vic is like he's a sort of, I think, like a retired boxer, or he's got a thing about boxing in his history that he really enjoys it. And he does have an interesting past, but he is one of the people that you can trust in this city. And there's not many. We've basically met them already. Misty, Jackie, and Vic. And
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now,
yeah,
Jackie.
that's an artificial eyeball.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand.
I say, he's a good lad.
You peruse and choose while I scan. Let's see what's going on inside.
There we go. So, obviously here you'll be able to like install different types of hardware and things like that. But at the moment, it's just the basics to get you started to introduce the whole concept of cyberware and how it works. And obviously there is a limit and to what your body can handle. And it says there's a limit will increase as you level up, acquire certain perks, and use cyberware capacity shards, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it's like your body being more used to handling cybernetics and not having a complete mental breakdown because, you know, you're feeling a limb that is no longer technically there and stuff like that. It can make the brain go wibbly if it's done wrong, or even worse, like the nerves like disconnected to wrong. But it's one of those sort of things where this is a big thing in the cyberpunk universe, and they call it cyberpsychosis. It's now the terminology's changed, and rightly so, because originally when it came out, there was a very iffy term they were using for it. I'm not going to repeat now. But they acknowledge it's like, yeah, this was like early 80s kind of thing. Not excusing it, just sign of the times. But the whole point is more like your nervous system now gets overloaded and the brain can't handle it. So that's basically what this is. Yes, I'll have one of those. And the eyeball. You see, like, yes, a little bit of extra health, optical zoom, and camera detection speed, which means any cameras that scan me are like, what the hell's going on with his face? And they can't readily identify who's doing the naughties. Also, that face is really unsettling. That's how much armor I've got. Into augment, okay, so this is basically subdermal armor. You got like certain slots, more slots become available later, items, and you can upgrade them. There's lots of things you can do. As you can see, boom, more thing now opens up. See, I can't do anything now because I'm at 22 of 27. So plus also I don't have the cash. See, like this alone as well. This basic cyber deck costs 7,000. I've got 900. So same for arms and skeletons. So here, for example, I have, see that costs 20 cyber, what do we call it, allocation, but it gives me 10 armor. But as you can see, that would push me way over the limit of what I can have right now. So I can't have that. That one, nervous system, circulatory system like the heart, legs. And you can have legs that allow you to do double jumps and things like that. It's all, oh yeah, and I have a nano drone. Now the nano drone is one of the mods that has been added. So there you go. And that's going to cost me 40,000 eddies, which I definitely do not have right now. But it gets me a nice little drone that I have control of. So I'm doing it right now because I really do not have the cash.
Mark 1, like I said, decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor.
Ooh.
In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
Noted.
This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech too.
Ooh, nice. Compatible hardware.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this.
This is the scene with the eyeball thing coming up, which may be unsettling to some people. So
Major League arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now a bit of anesthetic, and I can start cutting.
Yeah, you don't see anything. It is done.
Anything?
Same as always. Don't feel a thing. You ask me that every time, you know? Not as if things are gonna be any different today.
Sure thing, kid. I mean, not like there's any risk of a stroke or paralysis, but...
Just the eyeball bit.
I know. I'm just a doctor. That's what I thought. Lights out for a minute, all right?
You don't see it, but it's just like...
Okay, let's...
The first time that happened was like, whoa!
Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Yep.
Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Yep, see it's adjusting.
Oh, beautiful.
There you go, scan it. See, now I can do the scanning of things, which is good.
Time for the scanner.
Alright. There you go, Victor Vector. Best Ripper Docky Watson, Night City veteran, old friend to Jackie Wells.
First time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I also injected NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
They now this is a good feature because it basically means you can go around and go, that NPC there, are they a member of a gang that needs to be dealt with? And you can scan it like, no, it's just a regular NPC, or oh, this is a wanted person. Bounty time. So you can play like as a bounty hunter or as a gang, enforcer or something like that. You know, there's lots of ways you can play the game. There is a plot, of course, but you can play the game as a complete dingleberry. You can play it as a bounty hunter. You can play it as a net runner, as a kind of like samurai type, whatever floats your boat.
It ought to work like a job.
There you go. See, now I've got the.
Draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Okay, now you probably won't see this because it's going to be hidden behind where I am. So look on the screen. Yeah, it's actually where I am on the screen. It's like kind of here. But you don't need to worry about that too much because it's more for my benefit than anything.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone.
The other corners have more important things, so that's why I picked this corner here.
Soft in circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Excellent.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Yeah. Well, I don't trust you, but what is it?
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Oh, sweet. Off it.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
No.
Go on, kid. Show him what you're made of.
No,
Once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Dude. Oh. Here's winning.
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Miss it?
Miss it, don't you?
Hey, Jackie, can't you back, mate? I was having a chat with Vic, alright? You know, when you find a good Ripper doc in this place, you keep him sweet. Okay. Look at you, good kitty. Second best kitty I know. First one's asleep on my bed right now.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have...
I need to save up 21,000. Well, I think what I do need to do is I am going to go and quickly get this, and then I'm going to go.
Watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
Because this.
Yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride for you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked, next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, well.
Do my best to talk us up.
Well, we'll wait because. Oh God, Regina! Everyone's after me at the moment.
Listen, I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Yeah, I think you can.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain.
Yeah.
If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene.
Yeah, because they're a shoot first, ask questions later type of people.
Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up.
Okay, I need to get.
That's all clear.
Yep. I need to get a weapon that it can be like incapacitating and you know, like a. I don't know, like a what do you call it? Alright, fine, Jackie. Fine.
They wish to rule, to control.
Alright, let's go and meet with Dex, get this mission over with, and then I'll go and get my I'm gonna get my new toy. Oh dear. You right there, Tomb? No? Oh, that's fine. Right. Oh, it's getting a bit spicy over there, isn't it? Yeah, let's not keep our future employer waiting. There you go.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll.
He's a big fella. I bet he's like Kingpin.
Something right off the bangle. Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
Well, considering I'm close to 50, that's a bit of a... you know what, that's Oh no, I'm playing it as V. I'm playing it as V, who is like about sort of 20... Oh, sorry, Dex.
It's first place or no place, Dex.
Yes, I'm only playing a character this win.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth.
This is one
respect.
This is one serious hotbox shot going on here.
Alright, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are.
That explains how T-Bug knows
Besides
him.
all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah?
Yeah, I keep hearing noises, and I think it's my computer, but it's not. It's actually in the game.
Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Arasaka, you mean the people I used to work for and who almost flatlined me and turned off all my implants and seized my bank account? Yeah, no, it's not going to be a problem to give them the finger.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
I should know.
You ain't playing around.
I used to work for one of them.
Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on...
No reason why I like picking Corpo.
Work this out? Got a plan?
2 things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
That sounds good. Okay, Maelstrom. What's the deal with him?
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard.
Okay.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy.
Uh-oh.
Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick.
What a great name.
I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
A lot of people have said that if ever there was a live-action version of this, Gillian Anderson would be the perfect choice to play Meredith, and I 100% agree.
Hello?
Corpo agent, what you playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it.
Probably does.
She's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport. Got stood up. Monochrome in the back's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Mr. V, that is some impressive deduction.
I used to work for Psycho, okay?
Preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Alright, it's Client.
Client? What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Okay.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Says I loved Dex's voice is just like
one more thing, Mr. V.
Oh, I love it.
Life or blaze of glory? Later now.
This dude's like say he's like the sort of kingpin. He looks like he's a chunky lad, but he's got a lot of muscle, if you know what I mean. There you go, got some street cred. Sweet. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so I've got 2 attribute points and 2 perk points, which is nice. You know what? Let's because I'm focusing on this. Let's put that. There you go. That now gets me up to the next tier, and I can now unlock these things, which is like how many perk points have I got? I've got 2 perk points, right? Okay, so because I'm going to be focusing on smart weapons, so I need to get this anyway. Put 1 point into that, and this increases my round recovery rate, which is snazzy, so I'll be taking it. Plus, it unlocks these little side perks as well. Like, for example, if I want to get this one, recirculation, I have to have specialized speculation and precision subroutines before that will unlock. So it's like you have to kind of decide what you're aiming for and build up towards it. Like, I'm probably not, I mean, I may go for like one of these ones, but not every perk you're going to want to get. It all depends on like what build and what, you know, weapons and what tools you're going to be using. Like monowire is interesting to use, but I probably won't be using it because it doesn't feel right for this character. I say I'm going to be focusing more on this side of it, the smart build weapons, where this is more for like the you know, sort of like assassin and, you know, and things like that. I will get the core ones, and I probably will get a few of these to help with, you know, like round recovery, and I'll probably get that when I've got like a spare point or something like that. But it's going to be mostly focused on this side with a few there, like I don't need monowire, things like that. So yeah, let's go with this one. There we go. Nice. Oh, where's the Jackie?
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally at 9, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it out just before the Gangoons had a switch.
This is actually quite handy because this is where I need to go.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce.
I think it's up there.
Some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be. Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Pretty much.
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I think we're gonna have a chat with the Evelyn to begin with.
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
It's also going to set things up quite nicely for tomorrow.
My nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Nice. So, I'm going to get where is it? Ping quick hack, because I didn't realise that that Dexter would drop us off like literally right outside where I needed to go for this next quest, so it makes perfect sense to do this whilst I'm right here. Yep.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right?
Yes.
She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd-gen deck.
Huh. There's a Militech power line.
Got a Militech power line. I think it'll do.
Loads of messages coming in now.
Solid gear. For a beginner.
Almost the way, you know, you're trying to have a chat with a vendor, and everyone starts sending you messages. Right? Okay.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is.
Thank you.
You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
Awesome. Right, there we go. So yeah, it's basic, but the ping is like it shows you what's connected to the network. That includes other machines, things you can interact with, or sometimes even NPCs. So if you can't see them and you ping the network, it can tell you there's like 2 or 3 goons in the next room and stuff like that. Again, very, very handy. Especially because some quick hacks you can use through walls. There's one particular one I need to get, I want to go for. Where is it? Do they have it? Cyberware Malfunction is pretty snazzy, but I am really poor on the monies right now. So I'm not going to get them right now, but I will end up getting it. There we go. So, oops. There we go. Right, so let's go to my cyberware. Go to this, you can see ping. There we go. Oh yeah, so I have short circuit, I have reboot, overheat, and ping. Pretty decent. Now this over here, this is another one of the mods, a loadout. So you could have a loadout for, you know, taking down enemies stealthily or going through, making them all burn up and things like that. Or just having a particular one that's like focused more on, say, fire. Anything like that. And I can save them and I can switch between them. So there you go. I can unequip them, I can save it. So if I just quit save now, boom. And so if I get rid of, say, ping, for example. Oh, no, go to that one. There you go. There you go. Now if I go to load, did I just I did, I just destroyed it. I didn't mean to do that. Right, I'm an idiot. Okay. I am an idiot. Okay, there you go. Let's do that one there. Yeah, basically you see how it works. You can save up configurations. I accidentally deleted it because I'm a twit. I'll do it again, show off the hacking thing, and then tomorrow we're going to have a chat with Evelyn. When advancing vehicle combat, unlock the character to gain access to you. Yes, that I will be getting. I won't do it straight away, but I will be doing it. Please speak to the lady here.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd-gen deck.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is.
Sure.
You might extract some shimsoft
Oh,
or
ha-
subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
Again. There you go. Character. There you go, yeah, blah 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 blah. Alright. So this is I'll read that. What's that? The Apocalypse. His name was Roche Bartmoss. Everybody knows who destroyed the first net. Yeah. This guy put a virus on the internet, which, you know, they say, you know, there's sort of hyperbole that, oh, this thing will break the internet, blah blah blah. What this guy did literally broke the first internet, completely, almost destroyed it. And of course there's the whole thing with AIs as well. And I mean true AIs, not the, you know, chat GBT stuff. Okay, pirate chip, yep. Yeah, here we go. Couple of things in my stash because Vic's a good boy. Yeah, want him to say no to freeze threads. I'll do in a second, but no, this is the hacking thing. Oops. Oh. So the way hacking in this works is you have to find a grid, a pattern in the grid. These are how many options you've got available, your buffer, and this is the pattern you have to find. Now, the way it works is you start horizontally, then you have to pick something vertically, then horizontally, then vertically, and you can keep doing that. So if I go to there, I have to then pick something in that column. if I pick something in that column, and yeah, you can see how it goes. So I start here, 1C. Interesting. But as you can see, there's no 55 there. So what some people often do is pick a junk one and then go along. So I could go E9 as a junk, 1C, 55. And that's the combination I need at some point within 1, 2, 3, 5 slots. And I'll do it in 45 seconds. Now there can be multiple rewards, and sometimes the rewards will be sort of linked to multiple codes, and the codes will sometimes overlap. So you may think, oh, I've only got like 5 slots. But sometimes the same node can be on 2 codes at the same time. But anyway, so this is, and there you go. That is how simple the hacking game can be. Now sometimes it's a lot more complicated than that, but that's the basics of it. There you go. Okay. So, where is it? There you go. Now I can ping that. There you can see the things that are on the same network have a line going to them. So if I didn't see that was over there, for example, and I just go, oh, what is on the same network? I ping it, and it shows me. I can also turn it off, and that gets me free experiments just by turning the camera off and interacting with it. Good me. Okay, so see what the time is. I am going to call this a night. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do a proper save. And I'll be back with this tomorrow. And this is going to be my game of the week, so to speak, or however long this takes. There's a lot to do in this game. So this will be one like Marvel Midnight Suns and things like that. This will be one I'll be playing for a while. I haven't decided exactly what point I'm going to do the Phantom Liberty stuff. I might do it towards the end of the game or at the point where it becomes unlocked, because it doesn't unlock straight away. It unlocks once a certain event happens in the game. I think I might focus on doing all the other stuff first, but at the same time I'll have a look to see what the generally sort of more narrative appropriate point to do it is in. It's you can do it practically whenever you want. Now the reason why a lot of people and ah when to do it is because depending upon what you do in that, it can change the ending of the game. I'm not going to say any more because I've not looked into it, but there is, if you do it at one point, it can change how the game ends. So that's why I want to find a sort of more narrative appropriate point for it to happen. But I'll try and have a look into that without spoiling it for myself. But in the meantime, I am going to retire for the evening. And like I say, I'll be back with this tomorrow. Also, don't forget this Friday, there's more Legend of Vox Machina, the last 3 episodes, I believe. 10, 11 and 12. And that went interesting last time. So, right, I will just say goodnight to you then. Night-night.